everyone, and welcome to our 15-minute relax class. Now today it's going to be all about the element of relax, and for that we're going to move through 10 minutes of movement, and then we're going to come together in a 5-minute breathing meditation exercise. Really simple, really short, but really nice to get grounded. If you want to use the playlist 15-minute relax class, we're going to press play together in 3, in 2, in 1. And today we're actually going to start in a child's pose. So bring your knees nice and wide, arms face forwards, palms walk all the way out, and then allow your forehead to lower down onto the mat as you're softening your belly, your arms into the ground. Just taking a few inhales and exhales here, arriving in the space. Now gently begin to activate your child's pose by lifting your forearms off the mat, and then draw the elbow insides towards each other. Push the palms, the heels of your hands really strongly into the mat. And automatically feel how your core has to engage a little bit away from the mat, so your belly draws gently towards the spine to hold the arms up, to activate the shoulders, the waistline, as the shoulders pull away from the ears very gently. Spread your fingers wide and draw your fingers into the mat, really using your knuckles here, particularly your thumb and index finger. And then come forward so that you can tuck your toes and come into a first downward facing dog. Now bend both knees and just push the ground away so you're finding length in the spine before you find length in the backs of your legs. And you might stay here with the knees bent. If you want to straighten them, you can go there, but maybe they stay bent so you can keep the length in the spine. Or you want to begin to bend and straighten one leg after the other, going for a little walk with your dog here. Really nice. Beautiful. From here, roll yourself all the way forward into a high plank. And then lower your knees to the ground. Bend your elbows gently, lower your chest towards the ground. Belly releases. Inhale, reach all the way forward and up into a cobra. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and exhale, lower the forehead back down to the mat. Belly away from the ground towards the spine. Inhale, shoulders reach away from the ears, chest reaches forward, and then up, cobra. And exhale, lower down. Now your feet are on the mat, they stay there. One more time. Inhale, reach forward and up, cobra. And exhale, lower down. Push all the way back into a long child's pose here. Finding that length. Tuck your toes, come back into a downward facing dog. Reach your right leg all the way up towards the sky, opening your hips here and allowing the knee to fall, reaching the heel to fall, reaching the knee higher towards the sky, really opening through the hips. And then extend the back leg back out, draw the knee in towards your chest and place the right foot in between your hands. Lower the left knee down towards the ground and reach yourself all the way up into a high lunge. Now in your high lunge, for a moment, keep the back toe tucked under so you can really press into the heel of the foot, into the sole of the foot. The ball of the foot is the word I'm looking for. To keep nice and long and stable here, inner thighs scissor towards each other. And then reach your left fingertips forward, your right fingertips back into a nice twist. Reach the right arm back up. And exhale, twist. Arm draws a circle back up to meet the left, reach both up. Exhale, twist. This time stay here and just bring your hands together in front of your heart. So your thumbs are in between your chest. And from here, lean forward. Now, if your elbow touches the outside of your knee, really nice. If not, also really nice. So you can just stay upright in this twist, trying to Keep the thumbs and the chest connected as you twist deeper. If you can have that leverage, press the palms in towards each other and twist a little deeper. As you see, my hip is quite upright, so I'm not sinking super low here. It's more the twist we want to work in. Spread the arms wide. Reach that right arm back up. Inhale. Exhale, place the hands onto the mat. Step back into a high plank. Lower the knees. Bend your elbows back. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Inhale, reach up into a low cobra. And exhale, push back into your long active child's pose, tucking the toes, lift back up into downward facing dog. Walk out your dog again if that felt nice. And then find stillness. Reach your left leg all the way high towards the ceiling. Open your hips, allow the heel to fall towards the glute, reaching the left knee high towards the sky, feeling into that beautiful side stretch. This can feel really releasing. Stretch the leg long, draw knee to your chest, and then step the left foot through. Lower the right knee down and lift yourself all the way up into a nice, beautiful high lunge. And again, keeping that back toe tucked under is also going to relieve some of the pressure on your knee. And then you stretch the right arm forward, the left arm back. Bring that left arm, circle it back up, reach tall. Shoulders are soft. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. This time stay here. As you can see, nice and upright, that back toes tucked under, inner thighs scissor towards each other, hands towards your heart center. Now try not to move the hands to one side or the other, just to have a feeling you're coming deeper into the twist, or just to connect elbow knee together. They don't need to touch. You will not win anything if they do, but if they do, press your palms in towards each other and your chest is not going to fall down, but it is continuing to be attached to your thumb. Or maybe you stay just up here, twisting really strongly from above the belly button. Stay. Reach the arms out towards the side. Reach that left arm high. Hands to your mat. Step back into your high plank. Inhaling here. And exhale, knees. Lower yourself all the way down. Inhale for a cobra. And exhale for a nice and long child's pose. Now slowly from your child's pose, come into all fours. Align your knees underneath your hips, your wrists underneath your shoulders. Reach the right arm all the way up towards the ceiling, and then thread the right arm underneath your left armpit, reaching it all the way over to the left. Inhale, reach it nice and tall. And exhale this time, reach, reach, reach. The shoulder lowers onto the mat. Now roll a little bit back over your shoulder so you feel a gentle pulling sensation on that shoulder. The left fingertips can walk all the way forward. They can also be placed, the back of your hand, to the outside of your right glute. Stay here. Or if you want to, you can extend that left leg out. Now this requires a little bit of balance. Keep the core nice and strong. If you want to, you can even lift that left leg off the mat. Now if you're rolling over, make sure there is nothing behind you so you can really find a stretch and release here as much as that gentle twist. And then bring your left hand down onto the mat. Reach the right fingertips all the way up. The knee comes back to where it was. Place the right hand back onto the mat. Lift the left arm all the way up towards the sky. Thread that needle underneath your right armpit. Reach all the way over. Inhale, really nice and open and long. And exhale, reach all the way underneath your right armpit. This time releasing the shoulder down. Keep the core nice and engaged. Roll back over that left shoulder. Right fingertips, maybe palm to the outside
back of the hand to the outside of your left thigh. Maybe fingertips walk forwards. Maybe finding balance and extending that right leg out. Maybe even lifting it up. Wherever you are, find some softness. So if you feel your leg is in the air but your jaw is clenched up, then maybe come out of this pose and find that beautiful stretch foremost. And then place the right hand back onto the mat, reach back up, find that little counter stretch. And bring the hands onto the mat. 2 sets of cat-cow, reaching the belly, softening down, the collarbones widen up. Exhale, draw everything in, make that little cat back, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, round. Beautiful. Come back into your all fours. Coming back into a one last plank. So tucking your toes under, firming up your core, reaching the crown away from the heels, lowering the glutes towards shoulder height. Hold it here. And then downward facing dog. Bend right leg, bend left leg. And from here, begin to walk your feet all the way forward. Bend your knees to come to sit down onto your glute. And then lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Extend your legs out so they are nice and wide. Your arms are by your sides. Your palms face up towards the sky. Now, from here, bend your elbows very gently. So your elbows stay where they are and you're just bending your elbows to place your hands onto your body wherever they reach. So it's just a very gentle touch here. And you just begin to feel if your fingers sense anything of that inhale or exhale. Just feel, maybe they are not quite on your belly, maybe they are more on your hips, maybe they are a little bit higher. Feel if you can, direct your breath into your fingertips. So you might feel the physical expression of the breath as your body rises when it fills up with air, but you might also feel an energetic release into your fingertips as you are sending the breath there and softening there. And then the elbows stay where they are. Just lift or lower the fingertips a tiny bit where you can bring them, still keeping the elbows where they are and just bending out of that joint a little bit more, a little bit less. And again, find that spot where your fingertips touch your body and try to breathe into that. Feeling that you're alive, appreciating not only your body here with this own touch, but also the breath that you are able to take of fresh air, even in our apartments. And with that beautiful connection you just created between your mind and your body, by simply observing breath, stay in that presence, bring your arms to your hands by your side, palms open towards the sky, and just find a few moments of Shavasana. Gently bend your knees, placing the soles of the feet on the mat. And just roll them over to one side, left or right, and roll yourself all the way onto one side. Wrapping your arms around you for a moment and giving yourself a nice big squeeze, a little thank you note to yourself. If not for the physical movement, then for this moment of stillness, of doing nothing. Gently begin to push yourself all the way up, maybe keeping the eyes closed for a few more moments, coming into upright seat, whatever way feels good to you. Finding your breath again, your connection. And then reach the arms out to the side and reach them up all the way towards the sky. Shoulders stay soft, and just bring your palms together in front of your heart. Thank you for joining today. I hope you feel nice and relaxed, and I will see you soon again.